On the foreign scene, the White House has shelved plans for a meeting between the United States President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin, just days after Trump announced that both leaders would hold talks in Budapest to discuss the war in Ukraine. Officials confirmed that there are currently no plans for a meeting in the immediate future. The development follows earlier discussions about a potential summit aimed at advancing negotiations towards a ceasefire in Ukraine. A preparatory session between the United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov had been scheduled for this week, but was replaced by what the White House described as a productive phone conversation. No further reasons were given for the postponement of in-person talks. The proposed Budapest summit was first discussed during a phone call between Trump and Putin, a day before the United States president met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Washington. Reports indicated that the meeting between Trump and Zelensky was tense as Trump allegedly pushed for concessions on eastern Ukrainian territories to secure a peace deal with Russia. Despite the friction, Trump on Monday expressed support for a ceasefire plan backed by Kyiv and European partners, which would freeze the conflict along current front lines. Moscow, however, has rejected the idea, insisting on what it calls a long-term sustainable peace based on broader territorial and security demands, while Russia's position remains tied to recognition of its control over the Donbas region and the demilitarization of Ukraine, conditions that Kyiv and its allies deem unacceptable. Zelensky described the ongoing discussions as the beginning of diplomacy, but accused Moscow of deliberately avoiding genuine negotiations. He maintained that only the issue of long-range weapon supplies could compel Russia to take talks seriously. Putin's recent call with Trump came amid speculation that Washington was preparing to send Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine, capable of striking deep into Russian territory. Ukrainian officials believe this possibility pushed Moscow to re-engage diplomatically, viewing it as a strategic move that strengthened Kyiv's negotiating leverage.